Hello and welcome. This is the third video in our series of modes. This video is going to be covering the 4 different ways to play 4 notes. And I'm going to show those to you right now. Alright, so to review, here's the major scale again. I just really like writing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Oh, it just looks so good. Now, following that, I'm going to review again and write down the 3 different ways to play 3 notes. Here's one of them. Oh yeah. Here's another one. Oh yeah, again. And then here's the third one. Oh yeah, one more time. Alright, so if you just watched that last video, you might be aware that this one I like to call major, or major. This one over here I like to call minor. And then this one I like to call Phrygian, which is a borrowed term. I didn't make that up. There we have it. Those are the 3 different ways to play 3 notes, but now I'm going to do something unpredictable. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, oh yeah. Let's get another major right there. Now it seems like I have 4 ways to play 3 notes, but really this is just the same one again, the major, so I'm not actually creating any new knowledge or anything. But since we're talking about 4 notes, I'm just going to take this and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put this 4 over here. It's a half step away. Yeah, that's where it is. Let's hear what that sounds like. Let's go to the guitar. Alright, guitar says it sounds like. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to infringe on any copyrights or anything, so I'm going to stop playing that song. But yeah, it sounds like that song. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've heard that before. Cool. What about minor? Well, here's the thing with minor. And this is nice. Like if I just take this same note over here and just kind of carry it down. So if I land there on that 5th fret of the guitar on this string, this is the note that I would call 4. If I just change that 3 and keep this last note in place, I've changed only 1 note, and that's actually what 4 notes minor are. I'm going to put the guitar down to write that here. And then, you know what, I'm going to save myself a step, and I'm going to write it down here as well and say that, yeah, that should carry over as well, so that this happens. That's 4 notes major. That's 4 notes minor. And that's 4 notes Phrygian. Now, you might also notice that there's that one at the top. It doesn't have a 4th note yet. Seems like it really wants one. But let's talk about how notes are different, right? Major and minor, they're only 1 note different right there. All these other notes over here, and here, and here, they're the same, except that 1 note. Minor and Phrygian, kind of the same thing. Over here, we have those 3 notes that are the same, but this 1 note differs. And so that looks different. We have this different kind of a scale. Now over here, if I take this currently unnamed one over here, give it a squiggly underline. That's the same, that's the same, that's the same. I guess you could probably see that I'm going in the direction that the 4th note is going to be different, and it is going to be different, and I'm going to use this. This is the hashtag for... I didn't have any hashtags when I was a kid. Defeating myself. Anyway, alright, so 1, 2, 3, and sharp 4. Yes, this is also a sharp. This little symbol right here, which basically means that it sounds a little bit higher than normal. That would make this 1 note a little bit different. As you can see, it's also a full step away from the 3. If you're familiar enough with the major scale by now, I keep drawing it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are close together, just like they are over here and over here that's going to be a half step. That's going to give you that kind of sometime in our lives sound. And show my pick, I'll have to use fingers. 4 notes major. That's the 4 notes at the top, and I'm going to write the name of that one down because I just realized I forgot to do that. That is 4 notes Lydian. And that is the 4th way to play 4 notes. So we have these 4 different ways to play 4 notes. We have 4 notes Lydian. I'll like to put that one at the top. Major, minor, and Phrygian. And they all sound different. All have different moods. And yet one cool thing to take note of is that they're all just different from the next one in the list by only 1 note. Cool. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be 5 ways to play 5 notes.